There's a reason you feel stuck, a reason you feel a quiet ache for something more even when your life looks good on paper. It's not in your head, it's in your energy. For centuries, we've been taught to look for answers out there, in success, in others, in religion. But the greatest mystics and healers knew the truth. The ultimate answers are stored inside you, like a divine software program waiting to be run. What if your anxiety, your fatigue, your feeling of being lost isn't a personal failure, but a system alert, a notification that a deeper part of you is trying to come online? Author Caroline Myss cracked this code. She synthesized ancient wisdom from the Hindu chakras, the Christian Sacraments, and the Kabbalah's Tree of Life into one powerful, unified system. She created a map of the human spirit, and I'm about to give you the legend to that map. Stay with me for just a few moments. We're about to journey through 7 sparks of wisdom from her work that will illuminate the hidden landscape of your soul. This isn't just self-help. This is self-excavation. Are you ready to see what's buried inside? Insight 1. The first chakra, the roots of power. Your life is a tree, and your first chakra, at the base of your spine, is its roots, anchoring you to the earth, to your tribe, to your sense of belonging. Sarah is in her 30s. From the outside, her life looks good. She has a stable job, a car, and her own apartment. But deep down, she feels lonely and disconnected. Most evenings, she just scrolls through social media, watching other people's lives, wondering where she really belongs. One day, almost by chance, she joins a local book club. At first, she feels awkward and out of place, but slowly, as she listens, shares, and laughs with the group, something begins to change. For the first time in years, she feels like she's part of something, a community. She feels grounded, like her roots are finally touching the earth. The first chakra is the foundation of emotional and mental health. It is your connection to traditional family beliefs, to your tribe, and to the earth. Pause for a moment. Where are your roots? Do you feel tethered to something larger than yourself? A family, a community, a purpose? Or are you floating like a leaf caught in the wind? The first chakra asks you to plant yourself in the soil of belonging. It's not about where you've been. It's about where you choose to stand now. This week, reach out to one person who makes you feel seen. A single connection can root you deeper than you imagine. But what happens when those roots feel like chains? Insight 2. The second chakra, the river of creation. The second chakra in your pelvis is a river flowing with creativity, passion, and the energy of creation. When it's blocked, your life stagnates. James used to love painting. His art was full of life and color. But after facing too many rejections, he gave up. He put away his brushes and took a regular desk job. His days became routine, gray, dull, and lifeless. One night, without thinking much, he picked up a pencil and began to draw. Just a line at first, then another. Before he knew it, hours had passed. Tears rolled down his face as he realized how much he had missed creating. That part of him had always been waiting to come alive again. The second chakra is the center of your creative energy, the place where you birth your dreams into reality. To block it is to block your life force. What if you stopped creating? A dream? A project? A connection? That river inside you is still flowing, waiting for you to step into its current. What's holding you back? Fear? Shame? Let it go. The world needs what only you can create. Pause. Close your eyes for a second. Picture one thing you've always wanted to create. Can you see it? Start small. Write a sentence. Hum a melody. Plant a seed. Let the river flow. But what if your creations feel unworthy? What if your power feels too heavy to wield? Insight 3. The third chakra, the fire of will. The third chakra in your solar plexus is a fire, the burning core of your personal power and self-esteem. Lena is a single mother. Every day, she puts everyone else first, her children, her boss, even her parents. She keeps saying yes to everything, even when she's tired. But inside, she feels empty. One evening, she looked in the mirror and barely recognized herself. She realized she had forgotten her own needs. The next day at work, she finally said no to a task that that wasn't her responsibility. It was a small step, but it lit something inside her. Slowly, she started taking back her time, her voice, and her strength. The third chakra is the seat of your will, your sense of self. When you honor it, you honor your spirit. Where have you dimmed your fire? Every time you say yes when you mean no, you smother it. Your power isn't selfish, it's sacred. It's the flame that lights your path. This week, say no to one thing that doesn't serve you. Feel the fire grow. But what happens when that fire burns too brightly, threatening to consume you? Insight 4, the fourth chakra, the heart of love. The fourth chakra at your heart is a garden, a secret space where love, compassion, and forgiveness bloom. David was angry with his brother for many years after being hurt by him. The bitterness felt heavy, like carrying a stone in his chest, and it stole his happiness. One Christmas, he saw his brother laughing and playing with David's little daughter. In their moment, something softened inside him. David chose to forgive, not to excuse his brother, but to free himself from the pain. That night, for the first time in years, he slept peacefully. The fourth chakra is the center of human love, the place where we learn to give and receive without judgment. Who are you holding captive in your heart? Forgiveness isn't about them, it's about setting you free. Your heart is a garden, not a prison. What will you plant there today? Picture someone you need to forgive. Can you let them go just for this moment? Write a letter of forgiveness to someone else or yourself. You don't have to send it, just let it bloom. But what if love feels too vulnerable, too risky? Insight 5, the fifth chakra, the voice of truth. The fifth chakra at your throat is a song, the unique truth only you can sing to the world. Maria often stayed silent in meetings because she thought her ideas weren't good enough. She was afraid no one would take her seriously. One day, she finally spoke up about a project she truly cared about. Her voice trembled, but people listened. Her idea worked, and the project became a success. From that day, Maria no longer felt invisible. She realized her voice had power. The fifth chakra is about speaking your truth, even when it trembles. Your voice is your power. What truth are you swallowing? Every unspoken word is a note unsung. Your voice isn't just sound, it's the vibration of your spirit. What would happen if you let it be heard? Speak one truth this week, even if it's small. Let your song begin. But what if your truth challenges everything you've been taught to believe? Insight 6. The sixth chakra, the vision of intuition. The sixth chakra at your third eye is a star, a guiding light of intuition that sees beyond the visible. Emma stayed in a job she didn't like for many years. It felt safe, but it also drained her energy and joy. Deep inside, she knew she wanted something different, but she kept ignoring that feeling. One night, she had a dream of herself walking a brighter, happier path. The next morning, she decided to listen to her gut. She quit her job and started a small business. It wasn't always easy, but for the first time, she felt truly alive and guided by something bigger than logic. The sixth chakra is your inner compass, your intuitive knowing. Trust it, and it will guide you home. When did you last trust your intuition? That quiet nudge, that whisper in the dark, it's not random. It's your soul speaking. Can you hear it? What would your life look like if you trusted that inner star just once? Spend 5 minutes in silence today. Listen for the whisper. Act on it, even in a small way. But what if that intuition leads you to a truth too vast to hold? Insight 7. The seventh chakra, the crown of divinity. The seventh chakra at the crown of your head is a portal, a connection to the divine, to the infinite mystery of existence. At 45, Michael felt empty and confused about life. He kept asking himself, what's the point of all this? One day he went on a silent retreat. One night there, he sat under a sky full of stars. In that quiet moment, he felt something greater than himself, not tied to any religion, just a deep, loving presence. Michael came back home a different person. He didn't find all the answers, but he found a sense of peace and purpose that changed the way he lived. The seventh chakra is your connection to the divine. It is the place where you realize you are not separate from the universe. You are not just a body, not just a mind. You are a spark of something infinite. When you feel lost, look up. The divine is not out there. It's in you, through you, as you. Can you feel it? Spend one moment today looking at the sky, a flower, or your own reflection. See the divine in it. Return with me now to that sacred space within. The chaos that once clouded your vision has stilled, hasn't it? The thoughts still come, but they no longer pull you under. You've walked through the 7 chakras, the 7 sacred energies within you. Roots, rivers, fires, gardens, songs, stars, and portals. Each one a piece of the divine map Caroline Myss calls your spirit. What has changed? You're still you, yet somehow more. You've seen that the hidden energy inside you isn't something to chase, it's something to remember. It's been there all along, waiting for you to claim it. All energy is sacred, and all life is energy. To live fully is to honor the spirit within you and within all things. I leave you with this question. What will you do with this energy now? Will you plan to root, sing a truth, or trust a star? Will you dare to live as the divine spark you are? Take one step today, any step, and let it be the beginning of your awakening. As you move forward, carry this truth. You are not alone. Your spirit is a flame, a river, a song, a star. It is vast and it is enough. Let it guide you. Let it shine. Awaken the hidden energy inside you. Subscribe for more journeys into the soul. Share your story. What's one step you'll take today?